It is a very, very sad time right now in BMX. Yesterday, we lost Pat Casey, an absolute legend in our sport. Truly such an inspiration for me and like many other people. Not only was he a BMX rider, but he was a husband and a father to two. It just doesn't feel real. Yesterday I was sitting on a bench at the skate park when someone replied to my story on Instagram and said, "Did you hear the news? Pat Casey died." And when I saw this, I was like, there's no way. How? I thought maybe he was talking about someone else or there was some sort of confusion. You know, there's no official word anywhere, but on Pat's Instagram there were a lot of different things being said in Pat's comment section, but it wasn't confirmed anywhere. I looked it up on Google. There were a few articles saying that a 29-year-old man died at Axel Hodges' compound, and when I saw that, my heart just sunk. And sure enough, later that night, Ryan posted on the Our BMX page that it was true and confirmed. Pat very unfortunately died in a motorcycle accident. It's just very tragic. I did not personally know him. I've seen him a couple times over the years. Once was at Woodward West. He was there with his kid. They were having fun together. And then when I was in San Diego, actually, I just remember seeing him and he was trying this trick and he kept going down, like just slamming, falling so hard, but he didn't give up and he got it in the end. And that is something that I've noticed about him that I really admire. He was someone who, he seemed like he just took slam after slam but never gave up on anything. I was lucky enough to be able to see that in person. Seriously, such an incredible person. Pushed our sport in so many ways. There's so many things that he did that no one else can lay a finger on. Definitely been one of the saddest days in BMX in a long time for me. I've been watching him since I was a kid, like since I first started riding. He always just had something about him. Like he always rode a little bit different than everyone else, especially in the past few years. Like he was doing a lot more fakey stuff. He was one of the only dudes on a coaster, like really pushing things, and I have a coaster right now as well. Part of that is because of riders like him. He touched the lives of many thousands and thousands of people. It still doesn't feel real. One of the tricks that he did, which I think he was the absolute best at, was 360 whip combos to fakie. He could do 360 whip to fakie, 360 double whip to fakie. I've seen a few people do these tricks, but nobody had them as solid as he did. It was just a few weeks ago. He was at X Games, and during Best Trick, he tried a 360 triple whip to fakie. There is no one else in the world right now that is going to be even trying that. That is insane. And personally, I've actually wanted to do a 360 whip to fakie for a long time now. Like, it has been on my mind for months, and I think it is finally time that I actually at least give it a shot. I really want to go out and land it today. I want to pay my tribute to someone who's really inspired and changed my riding. I do this with utmost respect to him and his family. Something that I take away from him that I can only try to emulate is his willingness to keep going until you succeed. So many people can agree that he is definitely one of the absolute toughest dudes out there in BMX. Before I go out, I'm gonna leave a couple links in the description to places where you can donate to his family. Check it out and help if you can. But yeah, here we go. Rest in peace, Pat Casey. You are seriously such a fucking legend and you will never ever be forgotten. Here we are. Here's my ramp of choice. I'm pretty much just gonna get warmed up, try a few tricks to fakie, and then start getting after this. Yes! Woo! Oh my god, that was my first one ever. Yes, 2 in a row. Oh, I could totally fucking do that. Let's get it. Oh! Oh my god. Oh! Alright, here we go. Full send. No more being scared. I got scared. Oh my god, yes! Oh! We're gonna get that clean. We're gonna get it clean. Oh my god. Oh, come on. So close. Oh. One final attempt in me. Lights just turned off, so that's really annoying. Unfortunately, I couldn't get it as clean as I wanted. I did land it like a few times, but I'm definitely gonna come back and clean that up. I am still stoked to land some 3-whip to fakies, if you could call them that. Definitely nowhere near on Pat's level. I'm gonna head home now. I tried this until the guy came to close up the park. It is getting dark as well, and the lights kind of turned off there. Ran out of water. I got kind of spooked after my bike literally flew in the air and almost hit me. I gotta come back a different time. I wanna get it clean someday, but for now, thank you, Pat Casey, for everything you've done for BMX. You are seriously such a legend who changed the sport forever. You will never, ever be forgotten. Thank you.